My name is Celeste Ericksen. I'm 19 years old, and I give my full consent to be recorded and interviewed. I work at a tool store that my family's owned for about 70 years. It's a lot of like old World War II stuff, antique kind of like tools. Not the typical kind of department store, like tool store you'd walk into. It's not like Home Depot. Often I run the counter and check out customers, and sometimes I have to cut the material that we sell. Often we have to like restock shelves, and we go to our warehouse, which is like even older than the store, and have to get like heavy boxes and stuff and take them. Workers are my mom and my dad and my brother. My mom usually runs the counter, and my dad often just does the vaccine stuff. Doesn't really run the counter anymore like he's supposed to, but my brother does a lot of the dealing with the customers and stuff and talking to them and like checking the motors. And definitely my mom and I have been kind of pushed to like not helping the customers because they don't believe, like, we're women, they just kind of feel like they don't believe you as much, like don't think you know anything about what you're talking about, but like I obviously know more than most of the people who come in, and like same with my mom, they don't really believe us, so we run the cash register and kind of do more of like the marketing, the stuff, and while my dad and my brother deal with the people more and talk to the people because they're more credible sources. On multiple occasions, like customers have been like, oh hey, can I talk to the man of the business or your father or your brother or something, and they just kind of like I don't know what I'm talking about, like I need somebody who does, and just kind of that general like disrespect for men. My dad's like more protective obviously of my mom and myself rather than he is like my brother. Like he'll tell my brother like, hey, go lift this 75-pound thing, and like not that big of a deal to him, but like to me he's like, oh, don't do it, and like, you know, probably is helpful because I couldn't lift it either way, but definitely he gets more of the heavy lifting stuff while I have to do the more vaccine stuff. He definitely has to do more of the hard work, like I said, and sometimes, most of the time, I get to sit back and do the easier stuff, even though none of it's really easy. It would be a welcoming place to like an industry for a woman. Like you don't walk into Home Depot and see many women working at Home Depot or anything because nobody really takes you seriously and they don't think you know what you're talking about. It's just disrespectful and like rude, and it's just something that I don't want to have to put up with. A lot of people try to like come to the counter and like rip my mom or I off and be like, hey, this is like worth 50 cents when like we know it's worth way more, because they don't think we like know what they're talking about, and they try to like rip you off, like pull a fast one on us just because we're women. They think we don't know what we're talking about. Like if I tell people that I work like at a tool store, they do view you differently, and they kind of think of me as more manly, even though I'm pretty girly. It has affected my self-confidence and has made me think that I could be less worthy of my position and like what I do, just because I am female and I don't know more because of that. Like I don't know enough about tools because I am female. In general, I just feel more uncomfortable around them because it seems like they have like I'm constantly like being oppressed and told by them, and like my work that I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm not like good enough for it, and I don't know what I'm talking about. And I mean, that can kind of like when people tell you those things, it kind of spreads on, and you start to believe them, and you start to think you don't know what you're talking about, even if you do, just because other people are telling you you don't.